Hello, in our study group today, we learned about the Beat generation and versus the term Beatnik, which were two very different things. And the Beat generation.
Would you like me to just?
Yeah. You can continue.
Yeah, and we learned that despite the fact that Beatniks like to say that they weren't hipsters, they were totally not hipsters. They were.
I mean, obviously they weren't hipsters.
Obviously they were. They had those classy black berets. Come on now.
Every single quality of being a hipster, but they weren't hipsters.
But that makes them a hipster.
Just because you exhibit every single quality of being something, and you clearly are something, does not make you something.
So you're saying if it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it must be a dinosaur in a duck costume.
And it's offensive to call it a duck, as it's offensive to call a hipster, or a beatnik, or whatever you want to call it.
But it's not a beatnik, though. Beatnik isn't the proper word to describe the Beat generation.
Correct.
I'm sorry. I've learned nothing.
The Beat generation, they were looking for their own individuality. They had to be their own person. Own.
Trying to ride the dog.
And also, if you're going to be part of the Beat generation, you can't be Catholic. Those are two very separate things.
I'm going under religious reforms with myself. I'm going to convert to Beatnik.
Yeah, it's gonna have it's gonna be a problem, Dietrich. It's like, come up and like, oh, you're a Beatnik. Well, I'm a Catholic, so yeah, I don't know about.
We'll have to make a Alcoholics Anonymous group for Beatniks. Yes, that is what we learned today, Mrs. Beatnik.